Last time on Improv Tabletop, it was downtime, but in many ways didn't exactly feel like downtime because 2 people marked doom in the course of that episode. So after Nessie flew back to her home planet, which is a real sentence that I have to say, Troop 4x2 decided to kind of split off in some different directions. What did Pilfer do? Pilfer decided that he was finally going to return those staff members that he kidnapped to their regular size, and in so doing, made one of them go insane with a brain all tied up in knots, but had to leave that staff member in the Witch's Cauldron because at around that time, the stuff that Master Brickithon had been working on broke pretty bad. Brickithon was trying to figure out what was going on with the door device, went to a corner of the commissary where he could sneakily listen in on what was happening with Master Bartholomew, the camp director, discovered that Master Bartholomew is actually taken over by the Sgwozniak, the Bricklicant, and proceeded to not do anything while the Sgwozniak was like, I'm going to go to the Palantir that I stole from Master Brickithon and spy on him and figure out where he is right now in this exact moment.
I was frozen in terror.
Yes, that fight, flight, or freeze, it's a real thing. But eventually he decided he was going to fight because he made a Molotov cocktail and threw it into Master Bartholomew's office, set the entire lodge on fire, but it did make a good distraction so that he could escape along with the help of Pilfer the pirate. While that was going on, Oleg went onto Pilfer's ship and discovered that the Argo had been tampered with by Mr. Bean to kill every single member of Patrol X on the ship. He managed to defeat the Argo and reduced it to a golf cart, brought Giles back to life, discovered that, there's all kinds of stuff going on with Mr. Bean, and also brought Alvin back to life, but he's not Alvin anymore, he's Cornelius, and he seems to have what appears to be maybe the beginning of a healthy parental relationship with Oleg. That's new. That's good.
Wow.
Oh gosh, what else happened?
What are we doing, guys? How did we get here?
Just like the Bard once said, how did I get here? I think that's the bulk of what happened. You did gain a new crew ability that is going to give you some extra dots and help you with your assistance, your teamwork with each other. And that is going to be very useful as we move into this upcoming episode at the Ropes course. What's going to happen? Let's find out here in the world of the Tension Builders. What's shaking, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Improv Tabletop, The Tension Builders, the Bump in the Dark actual play where we're making up everything on the spot. I'm Ned Wilcock, your host and GM, and today I'm joined by...
Caleb Anderton, frozen in terror.
Christian Randall, confused.
Evan Peterson, I think kidnapping is a loaded term.
And Connor Wood, a Lego man.
Now, here's the thing that I have been contemplating over the past couple days, listeners. We're nearing the end of this campaign. We've got probably this arc and then a finale. As a GM, it is currently my job to wrap up a whole bunch of loose threads and to try and bring some order to what we've been doing. And I just realized I invited Connor Douglas Wood to be the guest for this arc.
That's what I'm here for. Don't worry. I'm not caught up on the show.
So everything's going to go so smoothly. There's going to be no more chaos introduced to this system. All of the arcs, all of the threads are going to get tied up so very nicely, and it's going to make a lot of sense.
I'll be a good boy.
That scares me more.
Oh, I am very excited for our listeners and also our cast to discover who your character is.
Me too.
But first, we have to do our little set the scene kind of a cutscene situation here.
But of course.
So we're going to start back in the commissary. Good old Scoops, your troop friend, is working the commissary, doing his job, and he's looking along the shelves, beans, legumes, all the stuff here in the commissary, and he grabs a big old can of kidney beans and brings it over to the Witch's Cauldron. He gets the big table-mounted can opener with the crank on it, this big gallon-sized can of beans, and dumps it into the cauldron. And the actual new head chef, because it wasn't the Urkai didn't get hired, it wasn't Pilfer and Master Brickithon, they didn't get hired. The actual real new head chef of the commissary stirs the big cauldron, a hood pulled low over his head.
Uh-oh.
And with the spoon, takes out a little sample and hands it towards Scoops for tasting. And he does a little slurps it up. Oh, this is tasty. This is weird. And Scoops has this moment where like time goes into slow motion and we zoom in on his face and he blinks and his eyes change from just like that regular old sort of black painted color to this weird, shiny, goopy purple color. And the person who was stirring the pot puts the spoon back in and walks over and places both claws on Scoops' shoulders and says, "My name is Legume," to which Scoops responds, "For we are many."
Whoa.
Oh no!
Lee Goom? His
Yeah.
name is Lee Goom?
Yes, my name is Legume, for we are many. And all across, there's this ripple that goes across the camp, and staff members in every single area find themselves muttering under their breath, "For we are many."
Okay.
That's normal.
That sounds healthy.
That's normal. That's great. That's fine. So, back at the haunted campsite, you guys, when we kind of last left off with you, that's right. You were having just a normal night making s'mores around the campfire. So, how's everybody doing? Just a normal old time back at the haunted campsite. How's everybody doing?
Somehow I'm feeling a bit more doomed than I was a while back, but that's fine.
Yeah.
It's okay.
My eyes are pretty wide because I've got this eldritch secret horror in my brain right now. So I'm just sort of looking into the fire.
I caused another sentient being to go insane and then had to abandon them in a panic. So I'm having a rough time.
Well, this is depressing. Let's move on with the narrative a little bit.
Oh man, I'm gonna be running with the right crew.
I'm telling you right now,
Yeah.
there's something about sitting around a fire that sometimes just brings out the melancholy in a beautiful way.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, the next thing you know, it's the next morning. You've just been staring into the fire all night. Giles is cooking breakfast by himself because he's slowly working on reconstructing the rest of Patrol X. Actually, Alvin is Cornelius. Cornelius is also there, and he's being very helpful and actually effective at helping Giles to cook breakfast.
What the heck?
Man, this Cornelius guy is great. Great guy.
Yeah, so he'll be like going over, he'll flip over a couple pancakes, head over, start reconstructing one of the members of Patrol X, and he brings over to everybody a nice steaming plate of flapjacks and those scrambled eggs that come from like the pre-mixed carton that you just pour onto the griddle.
Oh, no, those are terrible.
They're so bad. I love them.
It's within the context of specifically a chilly, crisp morning at camp. There is they hit in a certain way. So he comes over with a plate for each of you. Well, everybody, are you ready for the ropes course today? The newest construction, the newest addition that they've added to the camp. I'm very excited.
Do you think it will be okay with my giant, super strong arm?
Oh, my incredibly muscular daddy, I think you will be just fine. I think it will be a boon to you. I don't like the way that came out of my mouth, but that's how it did.
I do.
I'm going to beg you to use the word father.
My incredibly well-cultivated father, I am impressed by your physique, and someday I, too, aspire to be as muscular as you.
I give him a pat on the head.
Aw.
I am quite old, and I don't know if I could make it across like a tightrope or anything on my feet, but I think I might be able to do it on my sweet BMX bike over there.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Do you think they'd let me bring it?
Yeah, I mean, who knows what's going on over there? It's a brand new thing. We're making the rules as we go.
I'm going to bring it.
It seems very strange to me that nothing was actually constructed before the campers showed up and they just keep building it all.
That is the way of the camp. It is a builder camp. It is constantly in flux, flowing like the river of life, similar to how we experience our journey through mortality. Do we have mortality? Do we have souls? We're made of plastic.
I start staring at the campfire again.
Well, I'm being a lot right now. Everybody finish up your breakfast and then let's be on our way.
Yeah, I'm going to just go ahead and pop myself off of my legs and shove the pancakes up into my torso so I can be full for the day.
Whoa. This is like the equivalent of just having a nutritional IV that drips nutrients constantly into your system. You just shove it in there.
Cut out the middleman.
Quite.
But yeah, cutting forward to the ropes course, when you arrive, you can see there's a couple of staff members who are kind of, chatting back and forth to each other. You overhear a bit of their conversation, and one's talking to the other. He's like, Man, I was sure that McJeremy was going to be so excited about this ropes course. He's like obsessed with theoretical knot tying, and we were going to surprise him with all of these actual ropes that we were bringing to the camp. But he's different. He's different now. I mean, without McJeremy here to help us teach the kids how to climb, we're going to need to bring in a new expert to help us. Oh, don't you worry. We've got an expert ready to show up any second now.
All right. From the sky, like a meteor. a bluish chunk of plastic lands in the sand. What the Sam crap is going on? I look around. I look down. Why am I a Lego? I thought I died. Who are you? You see this little blue monkey guy in front of you?
Yes.
He's more like a Bionicle than a Lego.
A Bionicle.
More of a Bionicle than a Lego.
Yeah. What the crap? Where's my town?
Like this little Matoran size, more so than like a Toa size.
Yeah.
Little Bionicle monkey mayor.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Mayor Brickus, you're looking around at all of these.
Oh boy.
Is this the afterlife?
No, this is, in fact, where these young builders come to set up the rest of their lives. You're going to have such a wonderful impact on these young, impressionable minds. Everybody, meet our new climbing instructor, Mayor Brickus Chimpus.
Yep, and I own the camp now. Watch and learn, boys. I climb up real quick. You got all that?
Wow.
Wait, that was
This guy really knows how to climb.
so fast. Can you do that again at like 1/4 speed? I'm quite old. I do have one good eye and one better eye, but I need to go slower than that. Come on, show us again.
What? Yeah, I come back down. I'm like, all right, watch this. I do it again at the same speed. Yep, that's how you do it. All right, where's my office? Do I have any, like, coffee guys or anything that run me around? Do you guys have bananas on hand, or do I have to do everything myself?
Oh, well, fortunately, bananas are one of the standard issue Lego shapes, so I could go to the commissary and get you some bananas.
Get me some bananas, boy. What's your name?
My name is Mikazi.
Mikazi, you're my banana boy now. Now get.
Okay, and he just goes sprinting off down towards the commissary to grab some bananas.
Who wants to see me climb this rope again?
I do.
I do.
This
Okay.
guy is amazing.
I do it 19 more times.
Could you do it without your tail? I don't have one of those. I need to see how to do it without one.
Nope. Tail's a necessity. You gotta get you one. Let's see, what do we got around here that could be a tail? Are there any loose tails around?
Mayor Brickus, go ahead and roll to... Oh boy, you're not good at any of the skills that you would need in order to find some spare tails running around.
I am good at everything. What are you talking about?
So I think roll to either hunt or read to find some tails. You have 0 dots in either of those.
Okay.
So you're going to roll 2 dice and take the lower result.
Cool. I got a 2.
Can I help him? I'm good at reading.
Yeah, so you can mark 1 luck to give an extra die to Mayor Brickus here.
I'll do that.
That would negate the fact that you're rolling 2 taking lower, so just roll 1 die.
Yeah. Oh, great. Okay, that's actually a 6.
Oh, sweet. Perfect. Yeah, full success. You are looking around, and amongst all of like the bales, they've got all types of different rope material. They've got some sisal rope, they've got some paracord, all kinds of different implements that you might use for tying. And you start digging through those, and you get to like the center of these barrels and crates, and you hear a voice kind of like muttering underneath, and you move some coils of rope aside, and there's this one staff member just lying sprawled in the middle of all of these ropes, his eyes wide in rapture, and he's just like, Clovitch, I love the Clovitch, it's my favorite. It's so aesthetic. You're just having a good time, but this guy isn't important to you right now.
Yeah, I throw him out of the way.
Yeah, and underneath him where he's lying are a bunch of ropes that if you tied them just right, they would look like tails.
Perfect. Everybody come get your tails. They're very important. Trust me.
Yeah, I'm absolutely gonna tie one of these around my waist.
Same.
We all get a tail?
Yeah, for the course of this arc, you all get tails now, it turns out.
It's pretty cool.
Finally, you look like normal people. Now do what I did about 22 times.
Ned, I'd like to do what he did 22 times.
Please don't make me do it again. I haven't had my morning banana yet, so I can't do it anymore.
All right, so the rest of Troop 4x2, while they are all getting ready to hit the ropes course, McAuzzy comes running back in. And now, Connor, because you got a successful roll, we're going to give you a clue that is going to tie into the weird goings-on here at the camp. So McAuzzy comes running up. He's got a bunch of bananas that he holds out to you. And he's moving a little bit more slowly without as much pep and vigor. And you peer closer into his eyes, and you see that they've got kind of this goopy, purpley sheen to them as he hands out the bananas towards you.
Boy, you got pink eye or something? Where's that pep in your step you had a minute ago? Give me that banana.
I could just use a nice banana, a nice untainted banana to give me some energy. Yum, yum.
What did you do to my banana? You're not my banana boy anymore.
Dang it.
Go do chores.
Okay, fine. And he grabs a mop and starts mopping the sand, I guess.
Hey! I yell at the group of presumably children or campers. I need a new banana boy. Who wants to volunteer?
I would like to be Banana Boy.
Yeah.
Let me be Banana Boy.
All right, the big one. You're my new banana boy.
Yes.
Give me a non-evil banana. Look at this thing. There's demons in it.
Yeah, Oleg, you look at these bananas that he hands to you. Let's have you make a roll here to see if you can pick up another clue real quick.
All right.
And I think because of your history, we're going to make this a connect roll for you.
Ooh. That's a 6, baby. 6 and a 4.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, you grab the banana, and as you hold it, like you're used to grabbing things and having them be firm and plasticky under the grip of your claw, but you feel this one give slightly. And you're like, wait a second, everything is brick. Can I actually peel this banana? What's going on? You grab the top of the banana and start peeling a little bit, and out from the crack in the plastic is a purple goop that you are very, very familiar with.
It's a Sgwozniak.
All I know is that is not potassium.
My dear and estimable mayor.
Yes, banana boy.
My name Oleg.
Yeah, Oleg the banana boy. Go on.
Oleg the Banana Boy is my full name.
Okay.
We are a very important group, Troop 4x2. Would you like to be our leader?
I already am. I told you. This is my camp. Yeah, of course.
As our leader, will you come to our camp and help us solve problem?
Oh, that is what I do. That's probably why I'm in this purgatory. I gesticulate with my little weird arms.
Okay, I'm gonna show the banana to the other two, or the Sgwozniak goo.
Does that look like potassium to y'all?
Oh dear.
I don't think so.
Oleg, where did you get this banana?
From my predecessor, previous Banana Boy,
Yeah, he's fired. He's doing chores.
which he seemed to have come from the commissary. Luckily, we all have tails now, so we can get there quickly.
That's right. They're great for balance. Watch. I walk in a straight line.
Walk in a straight line.
I think we need to get there as soon as possible. We have big problems.
Mayor, it is lunchtime. Come with us to commissary.
Say less. Y'all got more bananas that aren't cursed?
We will find them.
All right.
I hope we have some left.
Connor, just because I want to pick on you, I'm going to have you make a body roll for Mayor Brickus to see if you can walk in a straight line in your new plastic body.
Okay.
You have one die in body. Go ahead and give us a roll for that.
Cool. That's a 4.
4. Partial success. Yeah, you're still getting used to these weird plastic parts, how they move around, how they interact with each other, and you are capturing a lot of strange looks as you're moving along.
Yeah.
People are hearing like the squeaking coming from like the weird ball joints, and lots of people have never even seen somebody made out of bionicle pieces around here. You catch, though, a few eyes of people that maybe would have been better if they hadn't noticed you here in the camp. So because of that, I'm going to mark 2 ticks on the hunt clock as information starts getting back to somebody about the fact that we have this weird newcomer in the camp.
Yes, it's really me, the owner of the camp, Mayor Brickus. You can call me Captain, or something.
Oh, Pilfer. He is the captain now.
Ah, look at me. I'm the captain now.
Oh, no, I don't think that's... I think we're jumping to conclusions here. There's
Aren't you the mayor?
one captain.
I will be
There's-
the mayor/king. You can stay captain.
There's the captain.
What?
We have a scoutmaster.
Yeah.
And now we have a monkey.
King Mayor, yes.
Monkey Mayor.
You can call me your liege.
Did you happen to kill, what was his name? Brickosaurus?
Me?
Master Brickithon, your friend.
Bartholomew?
Bricktholomew, the previous owner of camp. You kill him?
I have killed a lot of people. You're going to have to clarify a little bit.
I don't believe I killed him. I just distracted him. But yes, I filled you all in on this before. He's definitely been taken over by the remnants of the Bricklicant. And this goop from this banana is most definitely that. So we can safely assume he is trying to recruit others to his evil, goopy cause.
Sounds messy.
Yeah.
It is.
But don't worry. Old King Brimpus will help you clean up this mess.
My lord and liege.
Yep.
Tsar Monkey.
Yep.
What is going on with you?
He is so charismatic. Look at him. Yeah, I must follow him.
It's true. I have a way about me.
I'm sorry, but even as a captain, you never inspired me like this man.
Yep.
This monkey.
Ouch.
I'm sorry, it is truth.
That hurts more than losing me leg did.
What about me as your master builder?
Have you looked at this monkey man?
Yeah, hey, captains and masters are one thing, but mayors, different story. Y'all are in a new ball league. Let me tell you that. Y'all have balls here, like baseballs, footballs, regular sports balls. Never mind.
Beach balls
Beach
that your
balls.
previous enemies turned into.
Thank you, random NPC.
No problem.
Now go do chores.
Gosh dang it, he grabs a mop and starts mopping the trails.
I love doing that, boys.
Oh, I also, I definitely told you all about the evil prophecy that I got in my head.
Oh, yeah.
So you've got that as well. I'll drop that in the chat.
Thank you.
Sweet.
Yeah, finding the wands, all that stuff.
Yeah. Mayor, I will lead you to commissary. Master, I will lead you to commissary. Captain, I will lead you to commissary. I have decided I am the leader. Follow me.
He is leading the way. So even though we are all kings among monkeys, this guy leads us technically in the moment.
That's right.
A man of many kings and many followers.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm the leader now, and I will lead us to the commissary.
Okay, heading down the trail to the lodge. What's our approach going to be to get into the commissary? We've been having more moments in the commissary than I ever would have expected in this campaign.
It's bringing up some traumas.
Oh boy.
All right, Ned, if you'll allow it, I am so impressed, and I'm like, you know what? This guy's inspired me. We are all leaders in our own way. So I'm trying to construct a red carpet in front of us the whole way there. So I would like to rig my way to the commissary.
All right, so we're just going in, no stealth at all, just we are here. We are going to do our stuff.
Absolutely. And I'm going to even try and find the guys who would practice the bugle in the morning to announce us.
Wow.
Okay. All right, so you are rigging up a big ol' entrance. You're doing like all of the technical stuff behind the scenes. You're even doing a bit of like the stage managing to make sure that this is going to be just like the biggest, flashiest entrance possible.
Yep. I change into all black. I put on a headset. I start yelling at people.
All right, go ahead and roll to rig.
2 and a 6. I tell you what, we can do nothing wrong. We are on top of the world. We are all leaders.
Yep.
Nothing bad will happen.
It's true.
Okay, so you, with this full success, I mean, it's going off without a hitch. Even like the stage manager from the Shakespeare in the Park earlier has to admit that you are doing a much better job than they ever did keeping everything together.
Would you say that they have to admit that I get stuff done?
You gotta admit you're getting stuff done.
True that.
So yeah, it's this big ol' hullabaloo as you're getting to the lodge, and you can see that it is definitely still a construction zone. There are parts of it that are cordoned off with the yellow tape and all of that. You are on high alert. You're in stage manager mode. You got to see everything that's happening around here. And as the buglers are playing a majestic fanfare for you, they're playing Bugler's Holiday. I don't think I have the rights to put that song in this episode, but that's the song that they're playing. Go listen to it. It's a great song, one of my favorite trumpet songs. As you are approaching, you look towards the commissary. the place where it's like, okay, this is where all of the clues are going to be, which we know is right adjacent to Bartholomew's office. And you're looking in the charred skeletal husk of Master Bartholomew's office, and you see a figure peering directly back at you with a hood over its head, but even the hood cannot conceal these two incredibly wide, bugged out eyes that are staring directly into your soul. And when it notices that you are watching, slinks back into the shadows.
Was that the janitor?
Worse, the cook.
Ugh, gotta get a new one of those. That was creepy.
Yeah, I'll say, Oleg, you pointed out to Master Brickithon. Brickithon, I'll give you a read roll to see if you can pick up a piece of info about that.
I will take that. That's a 6.
Ooh, dang,
6.
let's go.
You've seen those eyes before. You saw those eyes in the tunnels beneath Barad-dûr.
I did?
You did. In fact, those are the last eyes that you saw before you threw somebody down into a pit beneath Barad-dûr, the eyes of the Bean himself.
Oh dear.
Of one Monsieur Bean.
Monsieur Bean.
The bean has spoiled.
Gosh. This all just clicked for me. I've been going off of context clues. Okay, all
Oh
right.
yeah, someone isn't caught up on the podcast.
No, I got it now, but oh my gosh.
Here's the thing, though. Even people who are caught up on the podcast don't know what's happening.
Yeah, I have legitimately tried to explain what is going on in this podcast to one of my coworkers, and at one point I was just like, this is like when you're trying to tell someone about a dream you had, and it like nothing makes sense.
That's good stuff.
I'm editing this podcast, and I still have troubles with it.
To that one patron who suggested in jest one day, hey, it would be really funny if Mr. Bean was the villain of this campaign, I hope you're happy.
Is this what you want?
It wasn't even a patron. It was just an email that I got from somebody.
Well, I hope they're happy.
That's awesome.
You listeners, you have more power than you possibly know.
That's true.
It is very true. My friends, the bean has spoiled.
That's why I don't eat beans.
We not only have Bartholomew in his Bricklicant form, but he has been joined by Mr. Bean himself, who we already have seen can create a surprising amount of chaos and destruction for such a bumbling, incompetent man.
He's legitimately horrifying.
You know what? I just want to add this other little detail just for Caleb, because I think it'll be fun. When Mr. Bean swooped out of view, you could see as he fluttered his cloak, it let off a cascade of different hues. He has become the bean of many colors.
Many colors.
Oh my
He
gosh.
who breaks a thing to find out what it is made of has lost the path.
Evan is leaving his computer.
Is Evan quitting? Did Evan quit? Evan
he's
left
done.
the podcast.
He's done.
Okay.
Can't handle the bean.
Oh, boy. I'm supposed to be tying up the threads. Why don't you keep adding more?
Good threads.
The threads are many colored.
It's Saruman. He was Saruman the White, but then he delved too deep into the lore of Sauron and obsession with the rings, and then he became Saruman of many colors. But you have to read the book to
Guys,
actually
we can't
find
get
that
Master
out.
Brickithon on Middle Earth. We gotta.
He who breaks a thing to find out what it is has left the path of wisdom, and so has the bean.
Oh man.
Moral of the story, Mr. Bean is the Saruman to Master Bartholomew's Sauron?
Thank you, Cornelius.
You're welcome. I'm so helpful.
We should probably watch out because Oleg's grandmother is probably also sneaking around here.
Grandmama.
You have a grandmother?
Yes.
It's Gollum.
My grandmama.
Why were you surprised he has a grandmother?
I didn't know they still made those. I don't know. I just got here. I'm like a baby. A baby who owns the whole world.
Everyone here has a grandmother. You need to know that.
I gotta get one. Oleg, you want to share?
You are my cousin?
Yep.
Monkey cousin.
And your boss. Yep.
I've always wanted an uncle once removed.
That's me, baby boy. Now, go get me a smaller version of a banana, plantain or something. Nope, those are bigger. I don't know.
Okay, I don't know what the name of the breed is, but like those really little bananas, like the
That's
one...
what I'm talking
Yeah.
about, little guy.
Okay.
And he goes running off in search of bananas.
That's a cool kid. You did good, banana boy.
Thank you.
Anyway, Oleg, what was your plan in coming here in full force and fanfare? Are we going after these bad guys now?
My plan was cook up the most impressive meal, and then we would eat it, and it would give us powers to defeat the enemy.
That's a really good plan.
I'm going to grab a whisk.
So the plan is we are going to literally cook up a plan. We're going to throw stuff into a pot and hope that an answer comes out of it.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Guys, Ned is changing modes. We have to wrap up this story. Do something that makes sense,
I've
please.
got one. I've actually got a mechanical thing. If you look at the stave, I have checked voices from beyond.
Mm-hmm.
There's been this weird whispering in the back of my head this whole time. It's really compelling me to brew up something funky in the kitchen. I do believe that whatever has harmed the minds of these purple-eyed freaks, it can be counteracted if we give them the right meal.
An antidote.
That's what I'm saying. Made from healthy bananas. That may be wishful thinking, but I hope it involves healthy bananas.
Yes, the opposite of beans.
Yes.
So here's what we're going to do. To activate your Voices from Beyond, this monstrous ability, you have to push your luck, so you're going to spend 2 of your luck points.
Okay.
And then you get to choose one of the following. Either you lose control, you suffer a condition, or I take a string on you. That is a narrative opportunity for me to make things more interesting for you sometime in the future.
Let's do that.
Okay.
That's a tomorrow Brickus problem.
All right, so you attune to the dark whispers of the void to gain special insight into the current situation, get increased impact when following up on it.
Okay.
So you tune into the Wise One, the ancient and primal orangutan, from which you gain much of your insight and your power. This is stuff that, I swear, is actually canonical to Brimpus.
Yep.
You just didn't hear it in the original Animal Station campaign.
It's in the Choose Your Own Adventure.
And the little character sketch that we did for Brimpus way back in the day.
Billion years ago.
This is only if you've read the Silmarillion for Brimpus.
Yeah. This is before he became Brimpus the Blue.
You tap into the Voices from Beyond. My servant, you have found yourself in a new land.
Yep.
Unfamiliar.
It's super weird.
What is it that you would seek from your benefactor?
Well, it's super weird and cursed here. We need to whip up an antidote to get some sort of curse undone. Oh, great orangutan. Please help me, please.
The fraternal bonds of the apes is powerful.
Apes together, strong.
Apes together strong.
Yes.
Exactly.
As you taught me.
The other voices from beyond are wise. I detect one of your brethren hidden far in the jungles of this camp, where his banana horde has been gathered, defended against the Kremlings for centuries.
Find my brethren, get healthy bananas, save the world. That's what I'm getting.
He's finally here, performing for you. He's the first member of the DK crew.
The progenitor. It will be done. Thank you, master.
No problem. Good luck, have fun.
All right, see you in my monkey mind palace next time. I just had a vision, boys. We need to find Donkey Kong.
The progenitor?
Yes. How did you know what that? Yes.
The first member of the DK crew?
You've heard of him.
If you know the words, you could join in too. I don't think I've ever seen Evan more disappointed in me.
I just wish I knew more about Donkey Kong. I feel left out.
Evan, you just need to go to YouTube and look up the Donkey Kong 64 rap.
It's so good.
It's been so many years since I've heard the Donkey Kong rap.
Donkey Kong is here.
I'd be more familiar with Funky Kong myself.
What? He who shall not be named. Pilfer, you dog.
All right. In that case, I'm going to instead grab a bunch of pots, pans, lids, kitchen utensils, and I'm going to rig us up a bunch of crazy cool armor and then some other stuff so that when we meet the great monkey in the sky, we can get him some cool armor too.
That's a good idea, Banana Boy. That's why you're my Banana Boy.
The great monkey in the sky, meaning Donkey Kong?
Yeah, he can fly.
He's probably in the jungle, but he can be in the sky too. Yeah, he's got those barrel jetpack things that his son or brother makes sometimes. I don't know.
Dude, the Donkey Kong family tree is so unintelligible. I've tried multiple times to figure out how they're all related.
It's a mess. It's a circle. don't think about it too hard.
All right, so Oleg, let's have you go ahead and roll to rig to come up with some sort of transportation that'll get you to Donkey Kong's banana horde.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I'm going to Make a deal with the darkness.
Oh boy.
Sick.
Okay, the deal with the darkness. If you get a mode of transportation, it is going to take you through a Donkey Kong Country level in order to get there.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm taking that.
Okay,
All right, pull up your emulator now.
Okay, I got a 5.
a 5. All right, we're going with, so you do find a mode of transportation. Let's go with Minecart Madness.
The music's so good.
Yeah, it is.
So we get our armor and we jump into the newly built golf cart.
Yeah, the golf cart that you constructed out of the Argo fits perfectly on these minecart tracks, it turns out.
I remember back when these mine shafts were used in this camp, but they've been closed down for decades.
Were they used as a golf course? This fits pretty well.
It is now a mini golf course.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, the original people, they delved too greedily and too deep, and they decided they needed to just turn it into a mini golf course to keep things safer.
That's what I would have done.
All right, so you guys are getting in the golf cart that is now a mine cart, and we're going to start heading towards Donkey Kong's Banana Horde. It's all kinds. If you've ever played the original Donkey Kong Country games, oh boy, they sure can be a challenge sometimes.
Yes.
So we're going to do sort of a skill challenge sort of situation here. We're going to act together as a group. When the pack works together to pull off a complicated maneuver or otherwise acts together as a group, describe the approach. Each participating hunter describes what they do to contribute and makes an action roll. On a miss, you're in a bad spot due to the maneuver. On a partial success, you do all right, but there may be consequences. And on a full success, you do it. But if you get any success, you can mark one of your luck to get somebody else out of a bad spot, turning their miss into a partial success.
Sweet.
So, everybody, as you're going along these mine tracks, how do each of you contribute to the successful arrival at the Banana Horde?
Well, my sway is decent, so I will steer.
You're swaying back and forth.
I have a specific skill called Baby Driver.
That you do.
Wow.
Drive this baby, banana boy.
So, you gain +1 die on all rolls related to driving, and resisting the consequences of driving has a maximum cost of 2 luck.
Yep.
I mean, Brimpus, you could still sway back and forth to help the cart with particularly sharp turns.
I was gonna do this anyway.
We all have tails. We're very good at balancing.
Yeah, it's like in Resident Evil 4 Remake when Luis is like, turn or lean or whatever, and you have to hold the stick in the right direction to go around the sharp turn.
I will read to look ahead, find obstacles, and tell Oleg about them before we get there so he's prepared.
Nice.
All right, so we've got read for Master Brickithon. For Oleg, I think that seems like probably scramble. You're acting on like fast twitch sort of responses.
Can I use Wreck to destroy any obstacles in the way? I will sit on the very front of the golf cart and just pull out my blunderbuss.
Your hidden weapon.
Yeah, since you've been so lenient with me being allowed to have guns, even though we technically are supposed to have a crew upgrade.
Dude, I mean, we've already invoked the name of Resident Evil 4. You gotta have somebody shooting obstacles out of the way on this minecart track.
It's the law, TM.
Okay, so we are going to have for Pilfer, you're going to be, I'd say wrecking or hunting, I think, could also count for that. They're both exactly the same. Master Brickithon, you're reading. Oleg, you're scrambling. And Mayor Brickus, you are swaying.
Yep.
So each of you, go ahead and make your roll, and then let's go around the horn. Oleg, the one steering the cart, what did you get?
Only a 4.
Okay, so you've got a partial success. Master Brickithon, what about you?
6.
Yeah.
Full success. Very nice. Pilfer, how about you?
4.
Another partial. And Mayor Brickus.
Cool, I got a 3 and a 3.
Nice. So, any of you, because you succeeded, you can spend one of your luck to turn Mayor Brickus's failure into a partial success.
Help me, boys.
I'll do it.
Help.
All right. The hunter that rolled the miss describes how the other hunter saved them. So, Mayor Brickus, how did Master Brickithon get you out of a bad spot while you were swaying back and forth?
I started monkeying around a little too much, and he started quoting some proverbs to me that cooled my jets a little bit. So the sway went a little more smooth.
Nice. So, at the end of the encounter, the single lowest remaining result determines the consequences for the group.
So a partial success.
So, I think what's going to happen is you are moving along, and like you have the movement down pat at this point. Like you know how to time the jumps, you know how to time the turns. You're even grabbing, like you've grabbed all 4 letters of Kong by this point on the way to get to the banana horde.
Yeah, we have. That's what's up.
We're not going to have to worry about movement at all. What you are going to have to worry about is you can hear far off in the caverns a sort of lizard-like cackling. And you look off to the side and you see coming down another minecart track in a cart of their own, a quartet of Kremlings, the servants of King K. Rool himself. They are holding pickaxes in their hands, and one of them rears back with the pickaxe, getting ready to throw. And I think that's where we're going to pick up next time.
Wow.
We're doing a great job making everything wrap up in a clean, nice way.
No new moving parts at all.
No, it'll get there. It'll get there. Don't you worry. It's like a herald.
I trust the process.
Yeah. We start with disparate ideas, and then like a tripod, they all eventually come together in the end.
It is like a herald.
Exactly. That's what I keep telling myself.
Hey, I got the privilege to go see Herald Night at the IO Theater recently, and let me tell you, it's okay that they don't always end all coming together with an ice bow. They're still highly enjoyable.
Brilliant.
Oh boy. Well, everybody, thanks for joining us here in the world of the Tension Builders. We'll be back next week with even more crazy adventures that are definitely going to wrap up somehow in the end. If you want more, go ahead and subscribe, maybe even give us a review. We would be as happy as Donkey Kong saying, "Oh, banana," if you would go ahead and give us a review on the podcatcher of your choice. We also have a bunch of social media accounts that do exist. Moving right on from that, if you want to get in touch with us, we have our email address, improvtabletop@gmail.com. Legitimately, if you email me and say, I think it would be funny if Mr. Bean was a villain in this campaign, it probably will happen.
That will cause multiple long months of impact.
It'll make my job a little bit harder, but it'll be really funny along the way.
Worth it.
Now, it's time to shout out our next batch of Sticker Club patrons.
Is this actually our next batch of Sticker Club patrons?
Yeah, sometimes you forget to update your notes and you shout out the same 3 patrons 2 weeks in a row. So that said, this week we're shouting out Elizabeth McDowell, James Walker, and Jay Forsman, but they're trillionaires this time. This week we're shouting out John Michael Carter Luckett, Mackenzie Peterson, and Morgan.
Hey, love those guys.
I like the second one more than the other 2.
That's fair.
I don't.
Wow. I can't believe you would just say that.
Yeah, come on, man.
A little bit of favoritism, a little bit of nepotism. Wait, does it count as nepotism if you're married to them and not like a familial bond?
Yes.
Does that still count as nepotism?
Yes.
Absolute.
Okay.
Fire this man.
Dude, I was talking with my dad yesterday. So Evan used to work for my dad at the college where we all met each other. And I have realized in retrospect that working for my dad probably would have been like the best place I could have worked on campus if it wasn't for the whole nepotism thing.
Yeah.
Your dad is the best boss I've ever had in my life. So
That's awesome.
sorry you never got to work for him.
Shout out Ned's dad.
You just had to live with him as your father.
Yeah. Too bad my dad doesn't listen to this podcast. My mom listens to this podcast.
Hey,
Ned's mom,
she can
love you.
pass it along. Hi, Ned's mom.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, we're shouting out the wrong person. The Sticker Club patrons.
Yes. Oh my God. So, John Michael Carter Luckett, Mackenzie Peterson, and Morgan, the 3 of you are the spotlight operators who just nailed it. Absolutely nailed it when Troop 4x2 came down that trail to the front of the lodge. And holy cow, without your contributions, it wouldn't have been nearly as powerful it was. I'm sorry we didn't make you billionaires like we made the other guys. But life is like that sometimes.
It do be like that.
It do be like that.
But you do get paid handsomely for your contributions. I mean, we've got the king of the entire campus here. Obviously, he's going to make sure you get all of those Kong medals
Oh, yeah.
afterwards.
You're going to be saying, oh, banana by the time we're done here.
Ned, were you worried that if you made my wife a billionaire, I would stop doing the podcast? I would disappear to a private island somewhere.
Yep, he's a trophy husband now. So I'm here for good.
I mean, I have a hope in my heart that if you did become a billionaire, you would be the benevolent kind who spreads it around.
We'll see.
But, money corrupts, so who knows?
Whole podcast is canceled.
We'll have more Sticker Club patrons to shout out next week, and if you, dear listener, want to join their ranks, consider joining our Patreon at patreon.com/improvtabletop, where you can also get things like Discord access, biannual sticker packs, and more, such as our current ongoing patron-exclusive campaign, Serpent Sea Sagas.
Oh, yeah.
And the substitute campaign.
Yes, we're really close to wrapping up the current arc of Serpent Sea Sagas, but the thing that you're going to have immediately after that, Connor, would you like to tell the listeners who you're playing in the next campaign?
I am the legendary figure Connor Wood. And in our cast is joining me, Christian Randall as Christian Randall.
Yes, I think this is the first time we've publicly announced it. I've announced it to the patrons and a couple other people. We're going to be doing a mini campaign called Help We Beat Strahd in our D&D campaign, and now he's back for revenge in real life, starring Connor as Connor and Christian as Christian.
It's epic. Join the Patreon or I'll cry.
Yeah, we recorded session 0 and also the first episode. I'm pretty happy with how it's going so far, and I think that you will enjoy it as well. So go give that a listen when the time comes.
It's so good.
Now, let's do a round of plugs. Hey, Connor, you haven't given the plugs in forever. Would you like to do that?
Yes, I would like to plug books. Books are good. Freaking. I follow your heart, okay? Follow your passion. If you got something you're weirdly into, embrace it, because you can go deeper. You can spend more money on the thing that's already consuming all your budget. Okay, maybe not that, but learn more about it. Learn more about the creation. We, before recording officially, talked a lot about our hyper interests. Ask yourself what that is and pursue it more. So I'm plugging your interests, and I love you, especially if you're a Patreon.
We also have our sister podcast, iCast
And
Fireball.
we have our sister podcast, iCast Fireball, which I will say, pretty effing good.
Whoa.
Sorry, pretty effing good.
Hey, gotta watch it, Connor. My kids listen to this podcast.
The F stands for fireball. The pretty fireballing good, guys. Check it out, or I will cry again. And don't forget to check out our dice link. I don't know this part.
FanRollDice.com. Use coupon code VroomVroomFifi to get 20% off your order.
I love those guys. I love them so much, and I remembered that.
Indeed. Well, wonderful plugs. Thanks, Connor.
You're welcome.
And thanks to you, dear listeners, for joining us here in the world of The Tension Builders. I've been Ned Wilcock, your host and GM, and I've been joined by...
Caleb Anderton, sage and wise.
Christian Randall, the leader.
Evan Peterson. I feel haunted by some things.
Connor Peterson, good at plugging things.
You stole my last name.
And married to Evan now.
Sorry, Kenzie, but you're a billionaire now. And Evan, because you're no longer married to Kenzie, you're married to Connor. You don't get any of it.
Yep.
Much love and stuff, everybody. We'll catch you next time on Improv Tabletop. How did minecarts end up becoming what they are in the current public consciousness? There's no way that actual minecarts in real mines in real life were anywhere near what we experience in a game like Resident Evil 4.
You don't think they were mini roller coasters that the miners used to enjoy their way down into the pits?
And jump over broken pieces of track.
I love being exploited.
I gotta get this coal all the way back up to the surface. You know what would be really convenient? A big downhill slope right before the entrance.
It's so fun. I forget about the coughing.